Welcome to a brand new day. My name is Montivino Valentine. I am the co-founder of the Pride FX movement. Now, if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe, hit the like button as well as the notification bell so that you do receive future videos we do have on this channel. Now, today we are doing a review on the Punchback system, and the nice thing is that you're going to get part 1 and part 2. The first part we're going to do is just a review telling you what I feel about the system, and the second part is how to use the system. Now with this also you get MetaTrader 4 and you're going to get MetaTrader 5 for the system, so don't stress about just getting one part. You're going to get both parts of the system. I know many people have asked in the past, don't you have MT4 or MT5? If we have not clarified that there is a MT4 or MT5, it means that you're only getting that single system, which maybe might be for MetaTrader 4 or it might just be for MetaTrader 5. Now the nice thing about Punchback is that the person actually also saw that there's people that are trading NASDAQ on MetaTrader 4 and they're trading volatility on MetaTrader 5. So he has decided to make two systems the same, but the coding behind it is that the one would work for MetaTrader 4 and the other one would work for MetaTrader 5. Okay, so let's get into the system. Very simple things. You're going to get non-repaint star alternative, and what I can say is that I have seen Forex Hub using the system. I have seen a few people using the system. Now this is not actually from Punchback. Actually, as we can see, it says non-repaint star alternative, and the person who designed it, his name is Laden, and it was created in 2018. Now the problem with systems from 2018 is that they don't keep up with the new market structure of the year following, right? Many people have asked me this before. What do you mean by systems that have been created in the 1990s will not keep up with the conditions of a system that's in 2021? The reason why I say so is because this system was generally made for that time being. I mean, the coder has saw what he has seen for that year, and if there is no updates on the system, it means that the system might have been a failure or it was just a test run from that person. Now I might be wrong, I might be right, but at some point systems that are outdated need some sort of update to what they do. And then here we have perfect trend line, and we're just going to allow modification of signals. Here we're just going to leave the inputs and obviously that. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to click OK. Now, as you know, the name of the system says non-repaint system, and why it says it's a non-repaint system, and just to explain this to you guys, is because when the system meets a condition, the condition that I want to speak about is this condition over here. So when the condition is met, right, when this condition is met, when there is a breakout of the star trend, so this line over here is the trend, right? When that trend is broken by a candlestick, we would get a signal to take a sell. Now the first problem that I have with that is that it's a late entry. To me, it's a late entry. To you, it might be an early entry or it might be a confirmation entry, but for me it's a way too late of an entry, because when the market is over here, my star is over there. So we can see that in that space we can have two conditions that might have occurred. We can have the price break out there and then have a star down here. So that's why it doesn't repaint, because the market conditions are set so low or so high that when the candlestick breaks through, we might have thought that this is actually a very good signal. Just for instance, another one here, we had the breakout over here, so we had that sell confirmation over there, so we can see that the buy confirmation, right? And so if I can just show you an example of what I mean, is that when we look at this from this perspective, where price came over here, right, so we can see that price broke through there and then we got our star. So what does that mean? That means that when price ever goes lower than that, we would be in profit. But as we can see, if our entry was determined by the star, we would have entered over here, and we can see that the market continues going up. And what happens next is that the market breaks through our trend over there and gives us a buy confirmation. So just that small things is what turns me off of the system, is that anything can happen at any time, any given time. And because the confirmation is so late, we might be in losses for a very long time, and even we might have to close and look for the next signal. And over here we have the same thing occurring again. Here we had that buy confirmation over there, but as we can see, the market came to come and break through again, and then we got a sell confirmation, and we can see that from there we would have entered over here and then had that same conditions apply, and we might have been in profit for 2 hours, 3 hours. But the problem is that we would have expected the market still to go low, and most people, when they are using the star, they wait for the entries, for the next entry to exit. And so the problem with that is that if we had to enter with this and we have waited for the next entry, we'd have still been in losses. So a lot of things and a lot of work to look into when you are using the system. So that's why I'm not the biggest fan of this non-repaint system, but it does work for some people. I mean, if you are a scalper, it would give you the best results when you are using it just to enter and exit at the same time. Let's look at supply and demand. One of the things that I use most of the time is a supply and demand, and this is also another system that we have been seeing recycled over and over again. When I speak about recycled, I mean that this system has been going around. Different mentors are sharing the same thing over and over and selling it for a premium price to users to buy. Okay, and so let's just click OK. And many of you would have been familiarized with this if you are a part of the Pride FX movement, or if you are a part of the Forex Hub movement. You'd have seen this system with a lot of the other softwares, or with a lot of the other people that are selling their systems, and you would have seen the supply and demand most of the times. Now, the nice thing is that if something is being recycled, it means that it's working on some people's charts, right? But not all the time is it good to recycle. And why I say so is because we are not actually buying from the original author of the system. So you won't get the full explanation of what the coder or the programmer wanted to do with the system. So you won't get that full detailed analysis on how to use the system. You would only know that this is a supply and demand. There's letters on the side, and that's the problem with buying systems or recycled systems from different users. Okay, so what I like about the system is that you do get different colors. We have pink, we have dark green, we have a lighter shade of green, we have a darker shade of green, which is just like a army color, or if you're seeing gray, then it is gray. And then we have green again, a light green. Okay, so the different colors also have different wording to them. So untested resistance, we will get into how to use this in the next video. You get untested resistance, you get verified support, you also get retest, which equals 1. That's also cool. I'll explain that in the next video. We have verified support, we have weak support, and we have verified support, which is very good to have. And if we can just look over here, we have weak support, we have untested support, we have untested support. And most of the times, because we are on the volatility market, which is always trending upwards, we can see that there is a lot of support levels. If it was a market such as USD, JPY, or GBP USD, we would have gotten a few resistance points as well. So this is a very good system if you're looking at trend, if you're looking at when to buy, if you're looking at when to sell, because resistance and support just gives you more confirmation on your trades. And that's why I would always enter with a support and resistance drawn in, because they give you the best outcomes when you take trades in that zones and you are looking to exit maybe at the next support level or the next resistance level, which means you might be in the market for a few hours, or you might be in the markets for a few days, depending on where that resistance is. Okay, so that is my review. But just in closing, is the system worth it to buy? I would have said no. The reason why I'm saying no is because it is recycled systems that were thrown together. And for me, if I'm receiving something for free, then it means I should be giving it to the next person for free as well. And the reason why I feel so strongly about that is because it's like any other thing in this world. If you're buying something and you would like to resell it to someone else, then there might be a problem. For instance, like a game. If I had to buy a digital game and want to sell it off to the next person, because I have loaded the license on my account, it will not work on the next person's account. So I would rather give it for free with the account I've licensed that game with, because it means that I don't see value in the game anymore. And that's just how I feel about the amount. Would I pay more than 1,000 rand? No, I wouldn't even pay more than 500 rand, because it's not something that I would buy and know that it's so simple. Number two is also that this thing is very simple to the eye. Not a lot of design went into the star indicator. It's just basically a trend indicator, no cloud drawn above or so forth, or the graphics of it is even poorly designed. For supply and demand, I would put more of a 500 rand mark on it, or about 5,000 rand, because of the design, the lettering, the labeling is so important. And if you are a trader and someone can give you more about what you can see, especially untested resistance and verified support and verified resistance, it means that the person knows exactly what they are doing and they have put calculated risks involved into the strategy. Okay, so in closing, the strategy is a recycle strategy. It's not something new. It's not a wow factor. It's just something that someone has thrown together and has resold to you guys. That's how I feel about it. That's it from me, Montivino Valentine from Pride FX. Have a wonderful day.